If you've ever wondered where your pocket change comes from, it all starts at a fascinating place called the U.S. Mint, a cornerstone of American currency for over 2 centuries. This is where America's coins are born, transforming from simple metal into the money we use every day. The U.S. Mint is a factory with a very special job, making coins for everyone in the country, ensuring that businesses, banks, and people always have the change they need. There are several mint locations around the United States, including Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point. Each facility has its own unique history and role in coin production. Each one works like a busy beehive, making millions of coins every single day, keeping up with the country's constant demand for new currency. The workers inside the mint have important jobs, from operating heavy machinery to overseeing quality control. Some run giant machines that stamp out coins at lightning speed, while others look closely at each coin to make sure it's just right, checking for even the tiniest imperfections. Making coins is not just about stamping metal. It's a careful process with many steps, including melting, rolling, cutting, and polishing, and every step matters to ensure quality. Mistakes are not allowed, because even a tiny error can make a coin useless, or sometimes turn it into a rare collector's item worth much more than its face value. The mint doesn't make just one kind of coin. It produces everything from pennies to nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and even special commemorative coins for collectors and events. Each type has a unique design and size, which keeps things interesting for the team. Artists and engravers work together to create new images that reflect America's history and culture. The mint also creates medals and other official items for the government, honoring important people, places, and events. So, let's take a closer look at what happens behind those factory doors, where tradition meets technology every day. From raw metal to shiny new coins in your hand, the story of money is more exciting than you might think. And it all begins right here at America's Coin Factory. Every coin starts with metal, the very foundation of its journey from raw material to currency. But not just any piece of metal will do. Each coin demands a specific type of metal, chosen for its unique properties. The U.S. Mint uses carefully crafted blends for each denomination, ensuring every coin meets strict standards. Take pennies, for example. They're made mostly of zinc, coated with a thin layer of copper to give them their familiar color and shine. Nickels, dimes, and quarters are made from a blend called Cupro nickel, which is primarily copper with just a touch of nickel for strength and durability. The metal arrives at the mint from large suppliers, delivered in massive rolls or coils that can stretch for hundreds of feet. These coils are incredibly heavy. Some can weigh as much as a small car, making them challenging to handle. Trucks transport these giant coils to the mint's loading docks, where the journey to becoming coins truly begins. Workers use powerful forklifts and cranes to move the metal safely, ensuring no damage occurs during handling. The coils are then stored in secure warehouses, waiting patiently for their turn in the coin-making process. Every pound of metal is carefully tracked and weighed, since these materials are both valuable and essential. Before any metal can be used, it undergoes rigorous quality checks to ensure it meets the mint's high standards. If the metal isn't pure enough or has the wrong blend, it's immediately rejected and sent back. The mint's technicians test samples in the lab, making sure every batch is flawless before production begins. Once the metal passes inspection, it's finally ready to move forward to the next stage of the coin-making process. Without the right metal, coins wouldn't last long in our pockets or withstand years of use. That's why selecting and checking the metal is such a crucial step at the mint. It ensures every coin is built to last. This careful process is the foundation for every coin made in America, setting the stage for the money we use every day. After the metal arrives at the factory, it needs to be transformed into a form that the coin-making machines can actually use. This is the very first step in turning raw material into money. Most coins start out as long metal coils, which look a bit like super thick ribbons, or giant rolls of shiny tape. These coils are made from special metal blends chosen for each type of coin. These heavy coils are carefully fed into a rolling mill, a massive machine equipped with powerful rollers that can handle tons of metal at a time. The rollers squeeze and flatten the metal, making it thinner and wider with each pass, until it reaches the exact thickness needed for each specific coin denomination. This step is crucial, because even a tiny difference in thickness means a coin might not fit in vending machines, won't stack properly, or could even jam coin counters. The rolling mill is incredibly noisy and powerful, so workers must wear ear protection and keep a close eye on every detail to ensure safety and precision. Sometimes, the metal is gently heated to make it easier to shape and roll, but it never gets anywhere near its melting point. This softening helps prevent cracks or breaks. Once the metal is rolled flat, it's cut into wide, flat strips that are easier to handle and perfect for the next stage of production. These strips are now the ideal size for the next step, punching out coin blanks, which are the round pieces that will eventually become coins. Both workers and advanced machines measure the strips several times throughout the process to make sure they are exactly right, down to a fraction of a millimeter. If a strip doesn't meet the strict standards, it goes back for more rolling and adjustments until it's perfect. Getting the thickness just right is absolutely key for making a good, reliable coin that works everywhere. The Mint's high-tech inspection machines can spot even the tiniest mistake, so workers have to be careful and attentive at every single stage of the process. Now the metal strips are ready to become coins. A machine called a blanking press punches out round pieces of metal, just like a cookie cutter cutting dough. Each round piece is called a blank. These blanks are the right size and shape for coins, but they're still plain. No writing or pictures yet. The blanking press is really fast. It can punch out hundreds of blanks every minute. The leftover metal, called webbing, looks a bit like Swiss cheese after all the blanks are removed. This webbing is collected and sent back to be melted down and reused. Nothing goes to waste at the Mint. The blanks fall onto conveyor belts and are carried to the next stage. Sometimes workers check the blanks by hand to make sure they are smooth and even. If a blank is bent or has sharp edges, it's taken out of the line. Punching coin blanks is the very first step in turning raw metal into real money. Every blank has to be perfect, because any flaws will show up in the finished coins. Before the blanks get their designs, they need a good cleaning. During cutting, blanks can pick up oil, dust, or tiny bits of metal. The Mint uses large washing machines, called annealing furnaces, to heat and clean the blanks. The heat makes the metal softer, which helps it take on the coin design better. After heating, the blanks go into big drums filled with cleaning chemicals and small stones. The drums spin, giving the blanks a gentle scrubbing. This removes any dirt and smooths out rough edges. Clean blanks are shiny and smooth, ready for stamping. Workers keep an eye on the cleaning process. If the blanks come out too rough or still dirty, they go through the cleaning again. Cleanliness is super important because any dirt would mess up the designs in the next step. When the blanks are clean and smooth, they're called planchets. Only planchets that pass inspection move on to be turned into official coins. Now comes the most exciting part, stamping the design onto the blank. The planchets are fed into a machine called a coining press. This machine uses two dies, one for the front and one for the back of the coin. The dies press into the planchet with tons of force, stamping the coin's design in an instant. Each coin gets its date, words, and images in this step. For example, a quarter might get George Washington's face on one side and an eagle on the other. The pressure from the press is so strong that it can smash a planchet into a finished coin in less than a second. The coining press is fast and powerful, making thousands of coins every hour. Workers must make sure the dies are lined up perfectly, or the design will be crooked. Sometimes, rare mistakes like off-center designs become collectibles. This step is really the heart of the whole process. Stamping gives each coin its identity and value. After stamping, every single coin is carefully inspected for quality. Machines equipped with cameras check each one, looking for scratches, cracks, or off-center images. Some coins are also checked by hand to catch anything the machines might miss. Only coins that pass all these tests are counted as real money. Bad coins, called rejects, are melted down and recycled into new metal. The good coins move on to counting and packing machines for the next step. These machines count coins super fast, hundreds per second, and fill bags or rolls with the right amounts. Workers seal the bags or rolls, label them, and load them onto pallets for shipping. The coins are then shipped to banks and stores all over the country. From there, they finally end up in your pockets, ready to be spent. The careful inspection and packing step means that every coin you get has been checked for quality and accuracy. It's a big reason why US coins are trusted everywhere, every single day.